Good evening.
Good evening. I've been wanting to make this video for a while.
A few months he's been.
Years, actually.
Years. Goddamn.
A few years,
Oh
actually.
wow. No, planned this for this
I wanted to
long.
make this 5 years ago.
Oh, but we forgot. I guess.
I wanted to make this 5 years ago. But
And half a decade later, here we are.
here we are. Oh my God. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. They are 10 now.
These games are 10 years old, and the DS is also 20 years old now.
Oh. So I have a rather interesting relationship with these games. It's
Yeah.
not as complicated as it is. It's not as complicated as it is my it is my relation as my very strained relationship with X and Y.
Yeah.
It's more of a different way. But I guess let's start from the top. Up, I never played Gen 3.
Yeah.
Well, also because I was also a stupid 9-year-old. I was also a stupid kid that didn't know how to use an emulator either.
So yeah, before playing ORAS, he had actually never played the original Hoenn games.
Yep, I never played RSA before.
Yeah.
But I always saw like this. I guess I always saw. I guess I always saw like the people I watched talk about these games. And the whole unconfirmed thing.
And like people hyping them up.
Then yeah, I think I think I remember what the day of the announcement. And I because yeah, starting because as I said, starting from X and Y, I was following the cycle.
Yeah.
I was keeping up with the game. It was before release. It's because they were being released East worldwide. I'd know. I think my reaction might have been, oh cool. Oh, I can finally experience. Oh, cool! Finally, a chance to play through the Hoenn.
Finally, the DS family has a Hoenn game on it.
Uh-huh.
You see, we'd already experienced Kanto through this weird now defunct, I believe.
Yeah, this defunct emulator site
called PlayR.
PlayR. Yep. It's specifically emulated game for Game Boy and Game Boy Color games.
So he was actually able to play I don't remember. I think you actually ever completed one, did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You actually able to play through and finish Yellow, I think.
No, it was
finish Pokemon Red.
I even completed the Pokédex.
Next through the use of glitches.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid, and I would not recommend doing it like that.
Yeah.
I would not recommend.
Just play a hack that lets you catch all the Pokemon inherently.
Just play one. Just play
instead of doing the fucking trainer fly glitch like 30 times.
That also accounted for trade evos.
Yes. Yeah, I needed trade evos, those version exclusives. It was more Eevees, the other starters.
Yeah, just the other evolutions.
Evolutions and starters.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Yeah, my point is yeah, though they only play. You could only that site only had up to Game Boy Color games.
So in his accessibility, given we only own really as far as handhelds went, we only own the DS and 3DS. Hoenn was kind of a blind spot for both of us. So we didn't really know of any ways to play through that region.
And so I did keep up with that. I kept up with pre-release.
Yeah, there's all the new stuff there.
Like it was like all the fucking all of the new megas.
Revamped contests and fucking cosplay Pikachu.
The new character designs. And I do remember some very hilarious fakes from this time.
Yeah.
Like the Mega Ludicolo.
It was just Mega Swampert with Ludicolo's face and color palette.
Yep, there was Rayquaza fused with Dialga and Palkia.
What the fuck?
I believe there was also like a Mega Drapion.
Mega Clink Clang Y.
Oh, yeah, Mega Clink Clang Y was Electric, Steel, and Dragon.
Yes, it was a triple type Pokemon.
And the text on the scan said,
in Japanese said,
I bet most of you people can't even read Japanese.
Yeah.
Someone did a little bit of trolling. And Mega Clink Clang Y. Yeah, those kinds of fakes went away, kind of went away after ORAS a little.
Because us getting information in Koro kind of stopped being a thing, really.
Stopped being a thing, yeah. Mainly, I think it happened a little after Gen 7.
Yeah. But yeah, it did slow down in that Gen 2. Like, more often than not, we were seeing things in trailers first.
Oh, right.
Or Koro wasn't getting to stuff before the other
Right, that
source.
was a... Oh yeah, that was a bit of a... That's a point of contention.
Yeah.
And so remember how X and Y didn't really reveal its entire... shoot its entire load before release.
Say that.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It didn't show everything. It didn't reveal every Mega before release. Every new mon. ORAS started a bit of a downward spiral when it came to pre-release.
I think
They revealed every single new Mega.
Every new Mega was revealed before the game was released.
Every new Mega.
Yeah.
Before release.
I'm not sure why they didn't want to keep some, like, maybe like fucking Audino or Slowbro.
Pidgeot, Beedrill.
Like, you could have just revealed the ones that were relevant to new characters or important and trainers.
You know, like the
Starters, obviously.
The starters, Camerupt and Sharpedo. Gallade. Yeah. I remember that caught us so off guard.
Mega Gallade.
Wait, they replaced Wally's Ace?
Yeah. They replaced his Gardevoir with Gallade.
They replaced I mean, I guess since Mega Gardevoir was featured in the last game,
and they wanted to give him a new Mega. I figured the other evolution of Curlia would work pretty well.
I also remember the day Mega Rayquaza was revealed.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I got home from school.
Yeah.
Oh, when that happened, I was getting home from school when that happened.
Little did we know how much of an absolute fucking menace this thing would be.
Yeah, geez, Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, but point is, oh man, I thought Primal Reversion was like the coolest shit.
And I really wanted them to do more with it, even though, like, in retrospect, it's arguably less interesting than Mega Evolution. They just start glowing.
Also, it's like mainly tied to. Also, it's very specifically tied to Kyogre and Groudon.
Because they are these super ancient Pokemon.
That's why. And Rayquaza doesn't have one because and yeah, Rayquaza doesn't have one.
Because instead it ate a meteorite.
Or no, it just didn't have that kind of. It didn't have that kind.
I'm the raw primal rage.
Though I guess I guess a little. So I guess a little bit of stuff we learned recently
Yeah.
is that this form was originally called Delta Evolution.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it ate a rock.
Yeah, it ate a rock.
It ate a fucking rock.
So, it could just mega evolve anytime.
It doesn't need an item.
Yeah, it just needs to do a flying type close combat.
Yep. But yeah, man. I remember something that was especially confusing in during pre-release.
Yeah.
The demo. So for one, originally the special demo was given out to I think Club Nintendo members or something, or no, specific people. I'm not. It was only given to it. It wasn't.
I think it was people who signed to the Pokemon.com newsletter.
Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't have one at the time. I didn't have that at the time.
I think we figured out how to make one just for that.
Well, no. The thing is, they then released the demo later, like a week or two later.
Oh right, yeah.
Or so everyone could play it. And the thing is, so they advertised that there'd be a special Mega Stone untied to this demo.
And weirdly enough, it was very based on your region.
In
America, here in the States, we got Mega Glalie, and Japan just casually got Mega Steelix.
And yeah, you could transfer the Mega Stone. For some reason, I was under the assumption that. And well, shit, is this gonna be? Oh shit! These are exclusive to that.
No, they're not even exclusive. You just get them at the start of the game if you play the demo,
which is really funny.
You
can also transfer the thing.
You can transfer the Glalie.
I think so.
Cool. So you can start the game with a Glalie that can Mega Evolve as soon as you get the Mega Ring.
Yeah.
Which is
that's after the 5th gem.
Which is after the 5th gem, so not really very early.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a weird campaign.
I don't know what the purpose of this demo was. But oh wait, it had a bunch of oh wait, they left a bunch of shit inside.
Oh yeah.
They left a bunch of shit inside the demo. Oh,
oopsies.
Hope it doesn't happen again. Hope it doesn't happen again. I also remember they revealed, ORAS also even went as far as to reveal the post-game story before release.
Which is so weird. Actually, it's not that weird considering... did Sun and Moon do that?
Well, Ultra did it.
I know Ultra did.
No.
No. What? Okay, sure.
Reveal the pre-release kind of like spoiled the entire everything that we knew.
For some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. But either way, I think I remember the game when the game actually came in. Mom wouldn't let us play it early. Let us have it early.
Yeah.
And that you kind of threw a fit over that.
Oh God, yeah.
You had the fucking box. You were just holding the damn box. Box like that. And you wanted to play it really badly.
Yeah.
That's hilarious in hindsight. Because well, yeah, we didn't get the games till didn't actually get to play the games till Christmas.
And I didn't finish them until years later.
It took you over 3 years to finish.
Mm-hmm.
It took you nearly 3 years to actually finish the game.
Yeah, my copy of Alpha Sapphire was I well the way I approached it was weird. I wanted to do a run where I only used Mudkip,
Yes.
unevolved Mudkip.
Unevolved.
And then I decided, hey, that's kind of fucking stupid. So I got a compromise. I instead decided to add, okay, I'll do 3 Zigzagoons as well.
What?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, three Zigzagoons. And that's stupid.
Three big zigzag bags.
Although
And eventually I decided, that's stupid, I'm just gonna build an actual team.
So I remember on my original file, it's still around.
Yeah.
I still have it.
The original Omega Ruby file.
I still have my original Omega Ruby save. I don't think I actually finished the. I don't think I actually finished the game. Well, it took me a while to finish the game too.
Yeah.
More because I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah?
I didn't know where to go. Oh. My ass didn't know how to. And also, a little thing called super training happened in two.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I was too lazy to do it myself.
So instead, he made me, someone with zero work ethic, at least at the time, I do his super training for him.
Yep.
Which took ages.
My team was like, I think my team was like kind of weird.
It was very weird.
It was Blaziken, the shiny belt you got.
Oh yeah, the early Misty regift.
Swallow.
Blaziken, Metagross, Swallow.
Yep. Blaziken, Metagross, Swallow. I'm trying to remember.
Cosplay Pikachu.
Cosplay Pikachu.
Popstar.
Yep. Legitimate. Legitimately fucking Linoone.
Yes.
Fucking legitimately Linoone.
Is it Aggron?
No. My regular, my level 100 Pikachu.
I used 2 Pikachu.
From X and Y, yeah. Yeah, I did. I did use 2 Pikachu.
Why would you ever use 2 Pikachus on the same team? Insane.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know. Very, very normal. very normal. Oh, but and then I later and then I think I later replaced and then I think I later replaced it's cosplay Pikachu with the shiny Rayquaza I got.
Yeah, mystery gift shiny Rayquaza.
And also the event Mew as well. The event Mew from 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it took me a whole nother year to actually get around to beating the Delta episode.
Yeah. I have no idea why you put that off so long.
I got lost.
You know what? I'm not surprised considering you never really paid attention to the dialogue.
Dude, I didn't know where the seafloor cavern was.
You went there already.
No, before that. No, the last time I got stuck.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know where it was, despite the fact that it's just a straight line. I'm from Moss Deep.
You're the kind of gamer who couldn't do anything unless the game held your hand and guided you there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I kind of was.
Zero sense of direction.
Mm-hmm.
Pants with directions, just like Leon.
Yep.
Alright, fucker. Guess who's here?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I was terrible. Yeah, I was terrible with directions. And I think eventually I changed up the team again.
Mm-hmm.
And after I gained everyone else to level 100.
What'd you change it to?
I think I changed. I believe I. Yeah, I believe I changed. I added a Sceptile and Swampert.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know how original.
What'd you replace?
I think I replaced my Swallow and Metagross.
You replaced a Metagross with a starter? A Mega Metagross.
Yep, there he is right there, Alex.
Yep.
Yep, July 19th, 2016. Oh, Jesus Christ, they had zero affection.
You've never played with them.
Uh-huh.
Can you take this in the bathroom? I gotta.
Oh my God. I don't.
On the
Where?
that.
This?
Yeah. Changed.
I'm sorry about this.
Yeah. Had to relocate. We're good though.
And so yeah, I was fucking terrible with directions. And the point is I was so it took me a long time to actually finish the game. I am sorry about that up there.
Yeah.
But I think once I kind of ran out of things to do. Yes, even changing up my team again. I had a really bad habit of doing that.
Yeah.
I had a really bad habit of changing out my team. Even the post game. and there was nothing to use with it, and nothing for it to do. Only time I'd consider that somewhat excusable. Oh, as if it were like for. Only time I'd consider that somewhat unexcusable. Would be in a Johto game.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have Kanto, where you have all of Kanto. Any other game that's not really that's not really something you should do. Not really advised. Not, yeah, that's not particularly advised.
Mm-hmm.
I did it a lot.
Yeah, changing up your team.
Yeah, I think it was starting around Ultra, I believe. Even I stopped doing that.
Because like you're always, why the fuck?
Why am I doing this?
Yeah. What? Who the hell finishes a Pokemon game and is like, all right, I'm gonna start grinding up an entirely different team and replace my old team.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people that do that, but like, what?
Look, I also wasn't cheating. I also wasn't cheating either.
Mm-hmm.
So that was especially stupid. And I didn't have a stack of rare candy and shit. Yeah, I realized I shouldn't be. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
So I did. No, I remember. I think it was after Sun and Moon released. I kind of didn't go back to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of didn't go back to the game. And after that. Because I swear I was under the mentality, why would I need to go back to this game? And when I got a new game, I might have been something like that.
Yeah. Like every new Pokemon game made the all previous ones completely pointless to play.
Yeah.
Very strange logic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cry, we're doing a video.
We're doing a video. What? We're doing a video.
Alright. So continue.
Yeah. So it was around. Yeah, it was around when these games came out. I kind of just abandoned the game and no res.
Yep. Because well, what's the point?
Friendship ended with ORAS.
Come on. Really?
I'm sorry about that. Friendship ended with ORAS. As now Sun and Moon is my best friend. I can't say that honestly.
Yeah.
I can't say that honestly. Yeah, I kind of just didn't look back. Yeah, I didn't look back for like I didn't look back for like, like 3 years. There's until one day, something changed.
Mhm.
It was a fucking 7-hour video about of the game.
Yes.
It was a 7-hour video about the game. And that suddenly made me interested in again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just ignore the dogs.
Yeah. It was a fucking 7-hour video about made me interested in playing the game again.
Yep.
And so I did. And on that fateful day, a November 3rd, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Everything changed that day. A new persona was born.
Or we created a brand new character, Jared.
And this so and I was let's okay Mike okay this team was less than standard.
It was all three starters. Aerodactyl, another cosplay Pikachu. This time I'm PhD, and what's the last one?
Sableye.
And Sableye.
Yeah, Sableye. It had stall.
Yes.
It had fucking stall.
Well, you know, to synergize.
Synergize with what?
Payback.
It had punishment.
Punishment. Sorry. Yeah, I know, you misinterpreted punishment.
I mixed up punishment and payback.
Mm-hmm. I can assume punishment dealt more damage if you move second.
Mm-hmm. No, that's payback.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally payback.
So that's something.
Mm-mm. And yeah, this game I gave this game a new lease on life.
Mm-hmm.
I
So you did. Give it another shot.
I want I don't know. To say it was thorough, it was a thorough playthrough would
be an understatement because
it was very thorough. Oh. I got every TM. Okay, I didn't get every Mega Stone.
No.
I completed the Pokédex. X. I completed the Pokédex. I got every TM. I started hunting. I learned the mechanics of the dex now.
Yes. Which she had previously not figured out.
And I did, and I had no idea you could get hidden abilities through it.
Mm-hmm.
I grinded BP.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I grinded BP.
Yeah. a lot of GP. All for the sake of, well, we've talked about this.
We talked about this.
This long story short, he did like 40 playthroughs.
I did nearly 40 playthroughs.
40 playthroughs of X and Y.
This game was used as a hub of sorts.
Is to prepare for these runs, to get stuff ready. He's saving up for move tutors and items.
This was.
And breeding in eggs to send over for mons that couldn't be caught early enough.
This are had hidden abilities.
Had valuable hidden abilities.
This is what I mean. Everything changed. Age with the age for me with this this file.
Yeah.
Oh, because after because it was becoming more of a. It was becoming. I was simply using this game as a tool now.
Means to an end.
And simply a means to an end. I don't remember. I getting increasingly frustrated with the preparation and so.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, such as I got unlucky. I hatched with the wrong ability.
Time to release this and breed another one.
Oops, the egg. It doesn't have a nature I want.
It has bad nature. That would be a nature that would get in the way. Because remember, Gen 7 introduced. No, Gen 8. It took till Gen 8 to introduce.
Gen 8.
Natures.
Gen 8 introduced Mints.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
The gender it hatched with doesn't work with the nickname we decided it on.
On better get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Your dex nav chain broke. Okay.
It's time to start another one.
Because if you decide to encounter do any chain in that's not in the grass.
You tried to do a chain ain't on the water or in a cave.
Either in the sand, either in the desert,
Mm-hmm.
or too bad.
Mm-hmm.
You need a specific. Yeah. You need to hunt something that's specifically on a mirage island.
Oh, that's going to be even worse.
There's hours, days in the fucking battle mason. Oops, you wanna have a Tyro? You wanna have a Hitmontop?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna have a Hitmontop?
Well, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
You're gonna need it.
You're gonna need it. The point is, by the end of this string of runs.
Well, it didn't really end by either of our volition.
And because on December 27th, 2020,
he went to boot up Alpha Sapphire to prepare for a run, and
the save data is corrupted.
Yep.
The save data was corrupted.
This went out not with a bang, not with a groan of agony, but with a this save data is corrupted.
ORAS say a brick theme. rip my level 100 Sceptile.
Yeah, that was an actual DS theme.
Actual 3DS theme.
Yeah.
The ORAS save brick.
Yeah. Turns out these games were particularly prone to bricking.
And it had to do with something I probably should have been cautious about.
Hosting hacked Pokemon on your file.
Yep, using Wonder Trait.
Because you see, he was an avid Wonder Trader, and when he found something cool, whether or not it
I was grinding Pokemiles.
Or you grind on Pokemiles, right?
Well, that's why.
And well, when he found something interesting or cool, he'd be like, sure, I'll keep it. Even whether it didn't matter whether it was hacked or official. We had no idea that the game would suddenly just self-destruct if it would occasionally just self-destruct if it detected a hacked Pokemon.
And also, especially if you've connected with Bank before.
Yeah, especially connected with Bank.
Like which I think is a leading cause.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I remember when I had a shiny Enteona Ultra Sun, and I told you get rid of it.
Yeah.
I just like get rid of it. And I can't keep that.
Yeah.
I know at first this was a loss for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
This,
I mean, even then, and he still lost like so many Pokemon from that.
It was like fucking like 400 hours or so.
And several games worth of traded over Master Balls and Amulet coins.
Why did I do that?
Because it's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's a waste of. It was a waste of time. But looking back, I'm glad this happened.
Yeah, because
looking back, I'm glad this happened.
Stopped with the X and Y.
I'm glad my file got corrupted.
Yeah, weird to say.
Hey, but I was miserable. I was miserable doing these runs.
And that kind of just forced him to take a step back and really look at it.
Oh no, this is
just a terrible way to go about
this
things.
This is just an awful way to do it. Yet there was at one point, I had a plan to start this all back up again.
Yeah.
I said no.
Yeah.
I said no.
Of course.
Next playthrough of this game you do, you you should rebuild all of this.
Yeah, we just decided that was a sign
no, this isn't healthy. This isn't good for my. This wasn't.
He was marathoning it.
This was not good for my. This was not good for my mental health. This was not good. And so I'm done.
Yeah, that's your sign. That's your sign.
Just give up. Move on.
Do something more productive. Do something fun.
Play games you actually want to.
Yeah, play what you want to play.
Look, I know this is really funny considering how how my schedule was gone on with playing the same game and for several months.
The difference here is that with XY he had pretty much no breaks.
I was doing all this and also doing this all on real hardware.
On real hardware with no breaks.
That meant
so no speed ups, having no cheats to streamline. I'm leveling hanger EV.
Just no external program to
streamline the process as to remove a lot of the annoying RNG things that can go wrong.
That's the difference in now.
And also, he actually takes breaks now instead of finishing one run and starting the next the very same day.
Yeah, I usually get when I started up doing monotypes again, and
I think at some point we decided on a schedule.
oh,
Usually, it takes him.
takes him about 2 days.
It takes you about 2 days to finish a Gen 4 or 5 hack.
Yeah.
Hack. So you decide, okay, Monday, you do runs twice. You do 2 runs a week. One on Monday and Tuesday, and one on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday are break days.
I think I decided the break days later.
Your break days were a thing later. Or instead, you'd kind of just you'd still do them back to back, but not on the same day.
But not on the same day. That's the difference. That's the difference. And so these, or hell, I was doing these back to back, without a break before. Or the thing is, I was jumping between different games, and so it was a little more reasonable.
Well, it wasn't jumping back right into the same thing you just finished.
I might have gotten a little sidetracked here.
Yeah. Very sidetracked. Let's refocus this.
So about the title of the video.
ORAS.
So what? I think this guy.
Let's leave Jared behind us for now.
Let's leave him behind.
Let's leave him behind.
And what was it? What was it about this game? And how did this? Yeah, again, how did this happen? Where did I gain this appreciation for the game?
Well, funnily enough, I think you can point to BDSP for that.
Yeah,
partially.
At least partially. Yeah, I was just. I think I remember upon. I think it was playing through the game initially. It was playing through the game initially when I was also starting to second guess myself. Second thoughts about some of my other some of the other games, and particularly Gen 7. I was suddenly thinking about that again. Was I right? Was I right to just abandon in these games for this? Abandon this game for that?
Probably not.
So I think the stuff about ORAS I really liked.
Well, for one, as far as remakes go, they kind of put the most effort into it. I think that's not the right phrase.
That's why not the right word.
It was the most free form. They had the most freedom with this one. And it feels like.
As I've bitched about with previous remakes and the ones after, and the ones after as cross in the topic of cross gens, cross gen evos, the fact that they weren't available. Either weren't available or only a select few were available. Or only 5 of them because they're move-based evolutions.
ORAS got this very right. And
as they said, fuck you.
And every Pokemon on the Ho Index that had an evolution for a future gen had that inserted into the Ho Index and made available. Oh, so that's Dusknoir, Gallade.
Dusknoir, Gallade. I know there's some
Frostlass.
As I know some among other.
Or Gen 1 and 2 ones that got Gen 4 evolutions.
Yep.
No, obviously no Sylveon because there was no Eevee on the Ho Index.
Eevee wasn't in the Ho Index anyways. But yeah, it was.
You could get Eevee later in the game, in post game, I think.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
technically not post game.
not post game, but like once you got the national decks.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you can get it through DexNow, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, yeah, yeah. This is like one of the only game, as far as I'm aware, or that doesn't or that upgrades your Pokedex before or the post game.
Yeah.
Right before the 8th gym, actually. You can't dealing with your super ancient legendary. Dealing with your super ancient legendary will. In talking to going to talk to Professor Birch, shall upgrade your Pokedex. X, and now you have a bunch, and now you can catch a ton of legendaries. And several off dex ones now. I think that's neat, even if it's pretty late in the game.
It's still cool to have the option.
And if you suddenly want to change your team, so
I appreciate that they give you this in the main game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can actually, shit like Roserade, Roserade too.
Roserade's another good
Roserade.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Badoo.
Roserade and Badoo. I mean, hey, Cosplay Pikachu gives you early access to one. As to a Pikachu.
Yeah.
Only one problem.
You can't evolve it.
Or breed it.
Yeah.
This Pikachu is
why is she infertile?
She's infertile. She's infertile for some reason.
That's so weird.
Or she is.
I'm not sure why they did that.
Could you at least not? What's stopping it from breeding?
That's the only case I could think of where one individual of a Pokemon is specifically, not capable of producing eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs, when all others are.
Uh-huh.
Or it's such a weird outlier. I'm not sure why it's coded completely differently in that specific regard.
Is it because of the mark on its tail?
What the fuck should that have to do with
I don't know.
anything?
I don't know.
It's just really strange.
Mm-hmm.
That aside.
But other thing is like I really liked the how they expanded the story. Mm-hmm. They fleshed out the story more. Mm-hmm. Or actually, especially with Team Magma and Aqua.
Yeah. So they actually updated the game's climax to be more in line with Gens 4 and onward.
I mean, well, Gen 3 started this as climax.
But like it was kind of a bit understated in Gen 3.
Yeah. There was actual build up to this event. And
then like animated cutscenes for it.
And yeah, I mean, I know that just wasn't possible on. I know that just wasn't possible on.
The GBA. The first animated cutscene in a Pokemon game was in Emerald.
Yes. But yeah.
Obviously not counting start in title and credits and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Which Gen 2 did.
Yeah, I like how they made it. Oh wow! Hey, look at this! They made the admins into like actual characters.
Yeah. Speaking of characters, a lot of the character redesign I sort of breathe new life into some of the more boring character designs from the original games.
Uh-huh.
Names like Brawly, he comes to mind.
Bro, yeah.
And you got I'm trying to think. The entirety of Team Aqua and Magma.
Yeah, the complete overhaul. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Some of the elite, maybe one of the elite four.
I don't really think the Elite Four got.
Or got changed very much.
I certainly know Wallace got a huge got a huge update.
Yeah.
Well,
What the hell is this outfit?
What is he wearing? Mainly because the Team Magma and Aqua had the fucking admins had actual characters. The admins had like actual like personalities. It is in this game.
Yeah, they're no longer the most bland, forgettable characters imaginable. Despite having unique designs. Well, actually, they already weren't as of X and Y.
Oh yeah, right.
Team Flare scientists.
Me and Ho.
Yeah.
But but yeah, they have like actual fucking characters now. Oh. You have the yep. Bro. My bro.
Matt and Tabitha. They got Tabitha, Courtney, Matt, Shelly. I really don't remember much about Shelly.
Well, I think through the Easter egg in the hideout, you find out they've been Archie and Shelly have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
Yeah.
I mentioned.
Don't think about the timeline.
I just mentioned it. This frame. This picture. That imply that shows that they encountered Jirachi. It's nice to see them actually acknowledge the damn thing in game.
You stop smacking yourself on video.
I'm not. Nice to see them actually acknowledge Jirachi's existence. And in game. Courtney is fucking creepy. Courtney is really creepy.
Tabitha was hot-headed.
And also, I think he doesn't like being called fat.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, he doesn't like being called fat. Matt is
Matt's just is a jock archetype character.
My bro Archie.
He's intensely loyal to Archie.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm correct. Shelly and Tabitha have as roles are mirrored.
Or same with Matt and Courtney.
Yeah.
You have the ex-Devon employee with Tabitha and Shelly, and you have the intensely loyal second in command, and Matt and Courtney.
Yes. But and no, yeah, and yeah, Maxie and Archie themselves got a huge glow up too.
Mhm.
Oh, Maxie, yeah,
Maxie, he got a whole new outfit, hairstyle. He visually looks older.
uh-huh,
And Archie, he is just an entirely different character.
uh, 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 yep,
Like he's unrecognizable aside from like the color palette of his outfit.
yeah, they lean more into the pirate motif.
Mm-hmm.
If if with Team Aqua.
Even in the grunt designs.
I mean, yeah, they did just update. Yeah, they just simply well, those are mostly this.
The grunts are mostly the same.
But yeah, but the important members is updated to reflect that. Also that. Oh yeah. Wally. I'm forgetting about Wally.
Oh,
I forgot about Wally's glow up. Up.
Partway through the end of the game, Wally gets a completely new outfit, if I recall.
No, he does. No, he doesn't. No, it's just his arc is more. His arc is on Steven. He even walks you to, after being Norman. He even walks you to Marvel. And then and yeah, he has in Victory Road. He has like his own arena.
With his own battle theme.
In which is a remix of his Overworld theme. Of his new Overworld theme. I think it's just really cool.
Well, they gave Wally a more satisfying conclusion
Mm-hmm.
than he had originally.
And also, even your friend, even your counterpart is a little more a little more involved.
When they appear more, you actually fight them with a fully evolved starter.
Yep. What? Yeah, no, right. In the last fight before the champion.
Yeah, and you fight them after too. So.
Yeah, and after or the mega evolved starter.
Yeah, they have post credits.
Yeah, the post credits battle.
Battle with your rival. Well, it's just this dramatic scene.
Yeah. It's a scripted event.
Of course.
It's completely scripted.
I think it plays out the same regardless of whether you win or lose.
Mm-hmm. Same goes for same goes for the fight. Same goes for AZ and X and Y.
Yeah.
I as well. But yeah. The point is, it's a scripted battle. Yeah, you actually team up with them. I'm during the story as well. Oh, I think because they added more substance to that you actually do something to Meteor Falls this time. You actually have there's actually a required battle on Meteor Falls now. Against I think some grunts. On some. On some.
Of course, we can't forget how they reimagined that one region. Everything feels a lot more lively.
Yeah.
Obviously, and their new mechanics.
Oh yeah, the new mechanic. Oh, there's the PokeNav Plus. Us featuring the PlayNav, of which they wholesale just
It's just Pokemon and Super Training
and the PSS.
PSS.
They just copied over.
It's just the PSS from X and Y.
Yeah, they just copied over X and Y as bottom screen mechanics.
Like fair.
Ain't broke, don't fix it. But there's the area now for you could probably guess. You probably guess what that does.
It tells you about the area you're currently in.
And then if you and you can even and then what and who's and then what character and if you and if any trainers are available to rematch. Sure. You can also fly to these areas.
Yes.
The map.
Yes.
You also yeah right. ORAS only lets you fly to any spot in the game,
including routes.
Mm-hmm. It's also the fucking the Pokénav has also been an improved.
We sort of mentioned the decks now, but we didn't mention that on the bottom screen, it'll now display silhouettes of Pokemon in the area you haven't caught yet.
And even give you like a gold crown if you've caught on all of them.
You call all the Pokemon in an area.
Which I did. And yeah, you can use it to you can use it to catch mons with egg moves. Hidden ability is higher IVs.
I think increase shiny odds.
Yeah. Chain Dex Nav chain and increases shiny odds.
Yep. Yeah. That's so much stuff.
Oh, that's they enhance secret bases.
Now you can recruit people over your base is to have as trainers.
You and other players. There's a fuck ton more decoration and variety.
Literally, it's just, the advertising should feel like a gym leader because you can pretty much make your own gyms. In custom aesthetics notwithstanding.
You can you can also of course take people's flags.
And I don't know why they made the Garchomp fight like this.
You need to claim 1,000 flags.
Which is insane.
Although it does kind of require you to have secret power on your team.
Yeah.
So you have secret power to access you use the bases.
Which is a minor inconvenience.
And so there's
Do you think at least they expanded the amount of mons that can learn it?
I mean, secret power I think was already widely distributed at Move. Okay, it does. The game does carry over a pretty big problem the original had.
Which one?
HMs.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, this was just before they decided to completely cut HMs.
But there was an attempt.
At least partially.
After dealing with the super ancient and one.
Well, Steven gives you the Azure flute.
No.
Not the Azure,
Eon flute.
Different flute.
Eon flute.
The Eon flute.
Eon flute.
Azure flute. You're not
Eon flute.
Arceus.
The Eon flute.
Yeah, the Eon flute. Sorry.
Where you can summon. Where you can summon. Where you can summon where you can call on a Latios or Latios depending on the version.
Are they the opposite color?
Opposite color.
Yeah. So that's Latios in Omega Ruby and Latios in Alpha Sapphire.
No, like same color.
Yeah.
Yeah, same color.
It's Latios in Omega Ruby and Latios in Alpha Sapphire.
Yep.
Or they'll swoop in and mega evolve and let you ride across the skies of the Hoenn region on their back.
You like do a bunch of air tricks. You can even do an aileron.
Yes.
Unroll.
You could encounter
or put on some story.
and even and this is probably the coolest implementation of catching past legendaries.
This was the first time they did it.
Yeah.
And they did the everything is here. Okay, some of these methods are pretty stupid though.
Oh, but I do appreciate they tried to like scatter them across the seas.
Scatter them across the land, and
then you have to hunt for them. I'm all soaring.
Let's see. Reshiram and Zekrom require you to have a level 100 Mon on your party. The lake spirits are found on different days. The beasts are found at different at different times. I'm catching Dialga and Palkia require you to Dialga or Palkia require you to have of the lake spirits in your party. All right, they still kept this bullshit around.
Yeah.
They still kept this bullshit around. And have these bonds in your party for the other one to spawn. I find that so funny because it was only done once in Gen 4.
Yeah.
It was only done once in Gen 4.
Or with
or with Regigigas.
Yeah.
Assuming you transferred your own.
And since Gen and 6, it's kind of only been done once since with
since Gen 7.
Since Gen 7, yeah. Since
Gen 7 did it too.
Right, yeah, Ultra. And
Ultra.
Gen 8 did it once. Also
for the Reggies.
Twice. Actually, because both in the Crown Tundra. For Regigigas and Keldeo.
Don't you also need the Reggies to access the original 3 to access the ruins, the new ruins?
Yeah.
But you can just deposit them afterwards.
You just need
to grab them,
and then you can
open the door.
Yeah.
And then you can open the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started getting really egregious. It's during the 3DS era.
Thankfully, Gen 9 doesn't, at least so far, has not done any of this.
That's because that's stupid. Also, this is mainly really bad because as before Gen 8, you didn't have of the PC on you at all times.
Oh, so you had to deposit like half of your actual team.
And then go to the spot you need to. God forbid you need. God forbid you need HMs to get it there. But yeah, they did some other things like Ho and Lugia being the revamped abandoned ship. Now sea Marvel.
I forgot they were both there.
Yeah. No, depending on the version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at the top. Up and is above is in the surface of the boat.
Ruby?
Yeah, and Lugia is is in the depth.
In Alpha Sapphire.
Heatran is in the Scorched Slab, which has been turned into a proper mini dungeon instead of a room with just a sunstone.
Yeah.
In it. You even have an interaction with Flannery there, which I thought was cool. Look! Heatran could have just been here, or it didn't need to come through a fucking ring.
Yeah, Heatran just kind of exists in most regions.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, we'll do it one day.
Do what?
Heatran.
We'll do a video on Heatran someday, I swear.
or that thing is this thing is weird.
Mhm.
I guess also the detail that isn't detail about a detail for from was that yeah they're all found out in portals. Olsen in their in the battle animation show was them coming out of a ring.
And tying into mythical Pokemon Hoopa,
Which yeah
which oh yeah, got a new form in this game.
yeah we got Hoopa Unbound. Um, um,
You know, and yeah, it's the one responsible for summoning all these legendaries to the Hellon region.
and 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 I like I said this is this is like probably the best implementation of this whole we have to have guys we gotta have of every legendary.
I guess Scarlet and Violet is a good second place.
I mean, yeah, they're all scattered throughout scattered throughout the region.
And I'm just kind of standing there waiting for you to encounter them. Though, you do have to grind for them.
You have to do a lot of grinding for that.
Unfortunately.
Although this ORAS also started another thing when they came to bringing back legendaries.
Yeah.
No remixes.
Yeah.
No new remixes for these is.
Which I guess is understandable when you're dealing with legendaries from every past region, but.
But hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. The beast was there for the fucking in crystal theme.
Why didn't they use the HGSS one?
They have the beasts each have their own arrangement there.
Yeah.
Or two.
I guess because they wanted them all to use the same theme.
I guess. Look, I think my solution would just be give them all one collective everything, collective battle theme.
Just a collective battle theme for returning legendaries.
Because this is jarring. It's very jarring. Into here. Soaring is a really neat mechanic, and you can replace fly. I like game.
And so that at least alleviates the need for one HM.
At least one.
Also, Flash has no reason to be used. It's not even an HM anymore.
Nope. No. Yeah, it hasn't been an HM since Gen. It hasn't been an HM since Gen and 3.
Yeah. Oh right, I forgot Gen 3 was the one who removed the HM status.
Gen 4. Gen 4. Since Gen 4.
It's Gen 4.
But the thing is, in this game, Flash is merely a mild inconvenience.
Yeah, dark areas are a mild inconvenience. You can still sort of see what's going on around you. All Flash does is increase your field of view.
And just the brightness.
Brightness.
It just brightens the area.
Really, you can navigate just fine in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'll take this over fucking pitch black.
Yeah.
I can accidentally bumping into trainers I couldn't see.
How could they see you?
Yeah. I would say something about contest spectaculars, but I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about contests.
You never really invested any time in that.
I have like zero interest in them.
Maybe someday you could give them a try.
They're an entirely different. They're like an entirely separate game on their own.
With its own rules and stats.
It's just not something for me.
Yeah.
And I guess there's also just no reason to do them. Although for some reason ORAS decided to lock the Lucario Knight behind this.
Yeah. Which is pretty funny. Like, okay, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. But I guess I mentioned megas enough. But how are they? But is it weird? Is it sad to say a ORAS implemented megas better than X and Y?
Yeah, they don't lock the majority of the Mega Stones to post game.
In fact, some of them are they're just lying about. Oh,
Yeah, genuinely, why the fuck did X and Y just say you had to be in post game to get like more than 80% of the Mega Stones? Like, it's utterly baffling that they handled it like that.
Yeah.
You only got the stones for your starter, Ampharos, Alakazam, I think, or Gengar.
Let's see. No, you got the starter mega, the Kanto starter mega.
You got a Cantor starter mega. Lucario.
And the Ampharos, Gengar are. Well, if you wanted to fuck around, to waste your money, you can get the other starter mega stone onto the Emporium.
With the exception of the opposite Charizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
With the exception of the opposite Charizard.
yeah, they so much for a very big, so much for a really hyped up mechanic.
You get access to
Potentially
up to being generous with the counting. That's starter or Lucario, Gengar, or an Ampharos.
Yep.
6. Not being generous, you actually only get access to 4, or because you're not gonna have the other Kanto starters anyways. Unless you had an already completed file or someone to give them to you.
Yeah, exactly. ORAS, on the other hand, and also the fact it's used 3 times.
In the main story. Once by Icarina,
That's
the tutorial for the mechanic.
That's pretty much just a tutorial. Once by Lysander.
And once by Diantha.
Yep.
3 battles in the entire game utilize Mega Evolution.
Now, in terms of implementation at ORAS,
for one, they don't lock the spawning of Mega Stones in the overworld to interacting with a damn rock in the post game.
At a certain time, at like 8 p.m. And then also they're only accessible around that time.
Why the fuck did they do it like that?
I'm they're only accessible at that time.
Mm-hmm. Screw that closer so I can.
So you can just walk into Slightport and find a fucking Alakazam sitting around. Or have them U2 X right before or the Pokemon League.
Mm-hmm. And also, none of the Mega Stones are version exclusive.
Yay, that was stupid to begin with.
You can just straight up get every Mega Stone on one file.
Oh.
Well, the only exception, in at least nowadays, being Dianthite because it was locked to an event.
Oh, through official means.
Yeah, through official means.
I
think you still get Metagrossite in-game in the post.
Yeah, Steven gives it to you after the rematch.
Yeah, you get every single Mega Stone within the game.
Mm-hmm.
In itself. All aside from officially Dianthite because it was distributed through a limited event.
Well, if you had
if you had the distributed Diancie
from X and Y.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, and hell, you can even get both. Hell, you even get both red and blue orbs as well.
Well, yeah, you can get the orb for the opposite legendary.
Which
there.
That's what I mean. Primal version is Mega Evolution. Is just a reskin of Mega Evolution.
And mechanically, it's literally functionally identical. I think the only exception is you can use a Primal Mon and a Mech on the same team.
Yeah, but and also I guess it activates as soon as it's held.
You don't have to select it.
Yeah. As soon as you hold the item and send it out, it immediately transforms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
arms. Arms. Yeah, that's how it works.
With only one mechanical difference from Mega Evolution, and that it instantly activates when you send them on out.
Oh yeah, they gave the weather. They also, by the way, they also gave the weather trio signature moves.
Yeah, Groudon now gets Precipice Blades.
Kyogre gets Origin Pulse.
Rayquaza gets Dragon Ascent.
Origin Pulse and also Origin Pulse and also Precipice Blades are reskins of Mega Horn.
Except up the ground and water type, and Origin Pulse is special.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 1/3. I think 120 only 85.
120 E-base power move with 85% accuracy.
Okay, Rayquaza, Rayquaza oh no, Rayquaza's lagging behind.
I'm with its close combat clone.
And we gave it. Yep, it's not new signature move of Dragon Ascent.
It's flying type close combat. Is it special?
It's physical.
It's physical, okay.
I always found it weird that the move was called Dragon Ascent, but it was a flying move.
Yeah, it is weird. Why did they call it that?
Yeah, always confused me. I mean, it is the move of itself is replace a fucking, well, yeah.
Yes, the dragon does ascend.
But yeah, it's a bit name's a bit confusing.
You could call it like Delta Ascent or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. But point is, Rayquaza got a mega that doesn't need an item.
Yup.
What were they thinking? What were they fucking thinking?
What the hell?
Why? But I guess back to the point about Mega Evolution and the implementation in ORAS. Also, you're just giving more free Mega Stones too?
Yeah. Just very casual.
You're giving your starter Mega Stone. The Eon Dragon. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the 5th gym, you have this whole new event on Southern Island. And where you get a Latios or Latios depending on the version. And it's Mega Stone. A 700 BST Mega...
Mm-hmm.
700 BST. After the 5th gym.
Which is, in case you weren't aware, fucking insane.
Before you can even Mega Evolve your starter.
Yep.
Before you can even Mega Evolve your starter. I think I remember your yeah. Or I think it's more accessible. Megas are more accessible.
Yes.
I guess in terms of usage, in terms of in-game usage.
You have of the.
You have actually, I think it is also just 3.
Oh.
But it's but the it's the late
it's mainly the player availability that's the huge improvement.
And also and hey, they even have a explanation for why it's here.
Yeah, it's related to Rayquaza.
And no, also no. Well, it was because AZ but it's the region, and as you can see in the tree in Sutopol, there's an eternal flower there.
Which I guess you can interpret that as that being the source of Mega Evolution. I thought it was meant to be Rayquaza.
Rayquaza was the first to do it.
Yeah.
Rayquaza was the first to achieve it.
Yeah. Either way.
There is an act. Yeah, there is an. Yeah. You have the team leader are using at Wally and Steven. There's don't worry, in the post game it's made up for.
Or obviously there's the post credits fight with the arrival.
all of the Elite Four now Mega Evolve.
Oh, in the post game.
Absol, Sableye, Glalie, Salamence,
Mhm.
and
Absol's the funny one because it's the only one that's not a new ORAS Mega.
and in the Delta episode, you also fight a Mega Salamence, and so
Yes.
oh.
Anyone else?
Remember? No. You probably would have fought. You probably would have fought on a Rune. This is where you'd fight a Rune with his Mega Flygon.
On a Wallace with his Mega Milotic.
If they had one.
Yeah.
If they had one.
But yeah, the post game has 6 new battles or the Megas.
That's also and definitely more than I can say in X and Y.
Which whose post game had a whopping
One.
Yep, 1 new battle against the trainer with a Mega Evolution.
And that was your rival.
Yeah, your rival and their Mega Absol.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay.
So yeah. 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 So Mega Evolution is just handled better.
Yeah, it's handled much better in the
In this game. Mega Evolution is handled much better in this game. I mean, hell, they even made sure to put the all those Mega for non on Hoenn Mons. They made sure to have them be available after the national decks.
The only 2 that are particularly tedious to obtain, Lucario and Garchomp, at the very least, they're not new Megas. As they're walking behind it.
Right.
And
The Lucario Knight is just free.
Literally free in X and Y, and you're given a Lucario, and you're like encouraged, hey, Mega Evolve your Lucario.
Yeah.
It's fine that one's not front and center here.
Yeah. But also, I think it's earned at a much more reasonable point. I tell.
Like
X and
before
Y,
the 3rd gym,
after the third,
right after the 3rd gym, not even halfway into the game, you get access to game-breaking levels of power.
Meanwhile, in ORAS, you have to beat Norman first, and do a little quest and do the quest on Southern Island. And you got even though you've been picking up Megastone before that.
Then that's when you unlock the point to be able to use them. You can use them.
As Steven gives you a Mega Bracelet.
Yep.
And it's also better balanced, as balanced as Megas can be.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, ORAS did X and Y's gimmick better than X and Y did.
That's pretty sad. And they also introduced a new post-game story.
The Delta episode?
Yeah, the Delta episode.
Or featuring a new character.
Right. This game introduced like brand new characters too. Is tied to certain thing and parts of the arts.
You got a Rune for
super secret bases.
There's Lizia for contests.
The contest spectaculars.
There's Anzidia as the protagonist of the Delta episode.
I guess the protagonist.
Zinnia as as an important character in the Delta episode.
Mm-hmm. Which thing is, you actually do see her throughout the main game. So she doesn't come out of nowhere.
There is some build up there.
Or after you leave Petalburg Woods, and during the cutscene after you beat the legend, take care of the legendary.
So that's pretty cool. Probably could have included her a couple more times, but
Yeah, there is. She doesn't come out of nowhere. Okay, admittedly, the gameplay of the Delta episode is just
run around places and fight trainer, or is it those locations?
Things happen.
Yeah.
And
gameplay wise, it's not the most interesting thing ever. But
you do fight with Steven in the Space Center.
Yep. Or grabbed right, yoinked that concept right from Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it culminates with you fighting against Zinnia and her team of dragons.
After you catch Rayquaza.
Yeah, after you catch Rayquaza, then you battle with Zinnia and her team of dragons.
You can potentially annihilate her with it.
Yeah, they let you annihilate her with Rayquaza. Do you unlock Mega Evolution then, or right after you beat her?
It's right. It's right. You can Mega Evolve right after, right before.
Yeah, see, and you can probably like before with the Mega Rayquaza, because they I think they force you to put Rayquaza on your team.
Yes.
Yeah, they force you to put Rayquaza on your team.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and all right, yeah. The Delta episode's plot involves stopping a meteorite.
Mm-hmm.
And approaching.
It's you fly up into space on Mega Rayquaza and fight.
And wait,
Deoxys.
Holy shit!
As you start the battle with Rayquaza in Mega form.
I have some advice.
Yeah.
If you don't have your Master Ball,
kill it and then rematch the Elite Four and come back.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Actually, so if you fail to catch it, you don't have to
recatch Rayquaza,
and then refight Zinnia and sit through the cutscenes again.
And that's just what I did. And both times.
Yeah, if you don't successfully catch it and it dies, just refight the Elite Four.
Yeah, just yeah, I forgot to mention. Normally, the plan was initially for the Space Center wanted to use is a device called is a machine called the link cable. Haha.
You want to connect to another reality
and send the meteor there.
So they don't have to worry about it.
Yes. Yeah,
you're going to send it to an alternate version of Hoenn that didn't have access to infinity energy.
Oh, yeah. This was the game.
Yeah. They were going to send it to the GBA Hoenn timeline, and they'd just be fucked.
They'd just be fucked.
Then Zinnia convinced that.
Hey, that's not a good idea.
That's kind of fucked up, actually.
That's kind of fucked up.
We'll just let's tell Rayquaza.
Also, there's like all this build-up of Sky Pillar is, well, completely changed.
Instead of being this annoying bike puzzle.
It's now
like a puzzle. It's being an annoying bike challenge.
And it's now just a little more. It's now more story focused.
Yeah.
It's
more of a set piece.
It's just now you're told as you climb. You're told the story about you have the weather trio.
And the Draconid people.
Until it culminates with she knocks you out.
Yeah.
She fucking knocks you out and try. Right. The story also involves Zinnia stealing your friend and Keystone.
Yeah.
On the attempt to Mega Evolve with Rayquaza.
Yeah.
It fails.
Yes.
Hey, at least this is just the game version.
Yeah.
At least it's just the game version of these events.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. What our adaptation?
The manga.
What happened in the manga?
Really violent.
Oh no. Yeah.
But realizing it's the meteorite that you grabbed all the way back in the main story, which as the game goes on, it notes how it feels like it's changing.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it changed, and just the big reveal that's how Rayquaza Mega evolves.
Mhm.
Of of
Was you having that, simply having that that meteorite idolized Rayquaza mega evolved?
oh, oh, but yeah, it is a yeah, it's a really cool set piece. It
Mm-hmm.
is. Oh, by the way, they shiny locked the super ancient
And Deoxys too.
yeah, Deoxys too.
Deoxys and the Super Ancients are shiny locked.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. I don't think any of the other legendaries are.
no.
Oh, I know for sure that on Dragon isn't.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Uh-huh. And, and hey, if you had hey, if you got a street pass, as you can get an Eon ticket.
Which lets you able to
That's you sail to Southern Island.
and then catch the other, or catch the opposite version in Eon Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you get their Mega Stone?
No, that's just given to you by Norman.
Yeah, right.
And after beating in the Delta episode.
Yeah.
And I also remember the epilogue. Involves you and your friend going to checking out the space center, and Stephen implying he'd like to pass on the title on his title to Wallace. As they have this little moment. And oh yeah, and beating the battle resort, beating the Delta episode also unlocks the battle resort. I remember upon hearing that name, I got a little excited, only to realize
it's just the battle.
It's not the resort area from Sinnoh.
Sad.
Oh, it's just the Battle Mason.
Yeah.
But hey, they have an explanation. And for why it's here.
What was it? The Mason.
The Battle Chateau and
He's over from Poland.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then yep, you got Move Tutors here. Oh hi, Looker.
Yeah, you got a little Looker quest.
As you just find him washed up. He gives you an Audinite. Doesn't remember who he is.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
I guess. This is never brought up again.
Mm-hmm.
This is never brought up again.
Perhaps accidental foreshadowing, knowing what we know about Sun and Moon now.
There was also there's also, I think, within the Battle Resort, there's also a house where you find out about where you can find two grunts from the opposite teams that were in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you make things really awkward about or by just walking in. and oh, am I forgetting something about this area? Am I forgetting something?
It's probably not.
The Battle Frontier project has started.
Yep. I have no idea why they included that.
Because, as we know, they never planned end of this.
They didn't want to really include the Battle Frontier. I don't know why.
But there's even like references to the instances to some members. There's a mention of Scott, scouting in for a Pike Queen. Within an ORAS, if you get Volcania in an ORAS and talk to someone,
I'm getting like an audio recording.
Or of Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon encountering Volcanian.
The Brandon.
And King Brandon.
I guess maybe they realized within the time they had.
They wouldn't be able to implement the Battle Frontier.
I'm guessing that's.
That's probably why it didn't make it in.
Yeah, that's probably why. Not this flimsy excuse they made.
Mm-hmm.
not this flimsy excuse made in an interview.
That too few people would care about
Oh,
it.
and well, people have iPhones.
Yes.
People have because mobile games. It was people don't have time for that these days.
Then why include? What's the point of anything if that's your excuse?
We can't. It's too much of a time sink. And for so few people.
Just make it more accessible.
I mean, I'll be dead honest. I'll be dead honest. I barely messed with the Battle Frontier.
Yeah.
Both times it is there. Yeah, I'll be dead fucking and honest. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, but yeah, I guess and also this was yeah. Also, hey, inexpensive move tuners.
Yeah.
Is too.
They're actually affordable now.
Well, not 64 BP.
For a move.
64 BP for fucking seed bomb.
Yeah. Not you having to battle for 3 hours to teach one Pokemon seed bomb.
And also the fact that BP is just earned for each route for each battle.
I think you get a streak going, you get multiple BP for battle.
Yeah, I think that the number goes up. But it would super with supers it's by with super it's you get 2 by default. All of that just stacks up. But I think you might get a 20 BP for a 20 or 50 BP for being a Shadowlane. But by the way, they have a remix of the Frontier Brain theme.
Yeah.
Damn, what a tease, am I right? So, I guess a strange omission, and especially now. Yeah. Trainer customization.
Yeah.
Which I think was they tried to say I had to give a reason.
And the trainer designs were too iconic.
Because they were already I don't know, they were established characters.
You redesigned them already.
Redesigned that.
And you didn't care about that in BDSP.
They don't care about this game.
Yeah, but still, they didn't stop them from adding trainer customization there. Even if it is extremely limited. And so what's the deal?
Yeah.
Realistically, they probably didn't want to have to figure out a way to add places to buy clothes in this game. And they didn't want to waste dev time designing new outfits.
I guess. I mean, this was Gen 6 where customization was kind of ass.
Yeah.
That's especially if you were a male. If you were playing as the male.
I'm guessing they just kind of went back to the drawing board or with customization. And after X and Y, that's probably the real reason it didn't return in ORAS. I was like, push that. That's way too far. Yeah.
So.
Anything else?
Well, I guess to wrap it all around.
Yeah.
To wrap it all around. Wrap it back around.
To the point of this video.
The point of this. This ORAS was a very, very important game for me. Given how much time I put into it, got one of my oldest save files around.
Yeah, Omega Ruby is one of his oldest save files. What game's the oldest?
Black.
Black.
That one's been around for. I've had that file for about. I've had that file for about 13 years or so. This one's been around. My Omega Ruby file has been around for nearly a decade. That's the game. It made me. Yeah. Why the fuck did it say my region was Anguilla?
Because that was the defaults too, if you haven't selected a region in your game. Because the first alphabetically.
Yep, December 25th, 2014 is when I started. And yeah, ORAS is special to me. Especially when I going back to it, and I just see how much care was put into this one.
Yeah.
And it's not like blatantly unfinished. Either.
It's probably the least rushed of the 3DS Pokemon games.
Yeah, that's sad. That is pretty sad.
This is what they can pull off when they're actually have the time to make the game they want.
Yeah, sure. There's no Battlefront here. Sure. There's no. They don't have the Emerald teams.
But those are less not having the time to do something, more like just not seeing the reason to do them.
Even if that means no trick.
Yeah, even if that means Watson's team is stupid.
No manic trick. It can too slack and gonna vigor off.
Yeah.
Emerald's team doesn't have Emerald team. Some improved teams.
Yeah.
But is it that doesn't that's not a huge detractor from a. That wasn't a huge detractor for me. I didn't even mention the fucking music, the soundtrack.
Yeah,
that's simply or the orchestral score.
They did an incredible job adapting the original soundtrack.
They even kept in the trumpets.
Yeah. Not to mention the new themes.
The new themes. Oh my god, the new themes.
Wally and Zinnia's themes both go hard.
Yeah, they do. They really do. They kept the original essence of the theme into the tracks. Accent just more realized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those.
They're not limited by the GBA sound font.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those. That's not actually a trumpet.
Yeah.
Those aren't actually trumpets.
What are the synth?
It's just synth. Yeah. It's or just in the way they went and reimagined the region, and also this was the last S game and the last S game with grid movement, and as well. And I think I'm pretty sure the directorial debut of Shigeru Omori.
Oh wow.
who is now is now the director for the rest of for the newer games. Master's last director role was X and Y. Well, okay, well, not really. Not really. He directed Let's Go and co-directed it, those games. BDSP. Yeah. Just the fucking the credits.
Yeah.
The credits. The way they adapted the credits for the game M2.
So in the original game, you had a slideshow of every Pokemon you've caught and evolved. Evolved in the order you did so.
Jumping between. Jumping between in the player and you riding your bike.
Now it's a slideshow
of your entire journey.
Ernie showing in what Pokemon you used in each battles, each important battle. With the orchestral medley, you have some of the game's music to accompany it. It's giving Bowser's Inside Story.
I guess, yeah. If you want a comparison.
Or in Dream Team, it's giving Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, that's a yeah. Seeing that again, and recently made me feel really nostalgic.
Yeah, it's just a very lovely game. And do.
I'm just yeah, I this might be a wild take. It might be a wild take here.
Yeah.
ORAS are the best remakes.
Yeah.
ORAS are the best remakes.
They were bold and able to not afraid to change things that needed modernizing.
Mm-hmm.
They made an overall smoother gameplay experience.
You know, it helps that it doesn't help that that a lot of mods were held back by the lack of a split.
Yeah. And a lot of Hoenn's roster benefits greatly from the physical special split now.
Much better movesets. Yeah, sure. It doesn't have the additional areas, a completely brand new areas like
what HGSS or Fire and Leaf Green did. I mean, it does have Mirage Island.
It does have the Mirage. Yeah, it removed the one Mirage Island.
And instead now you have several Mirage Islands.
Yeah, several Mirage spots.
Several Mirage spots.
That's the do more than just find a lychee berry.
Yeah, you have several little islands where you can catch a bunch of off-deck mons and find rare items.
Also, I guess I remember that beating the Elite Four or the first time, you get a choice. You get to choose a Johto starter.
Mm-hmm. I think doing it again lets you pick a Sinnoh starter.
And completing the Delta episode gives you a Unova starter. And then beating the Elite Four again.
Sinnoh starter?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, giving you a way to obtain those 3 region starters in Gen 6.
That's really neat.
As obviously in X and Y you get the Gen 1 and 6 starters.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't have like the insane amount of doesn't have the insane amount of extra areas that as that HCSS does. But
I will say HGS did the best at expanding the region of,
and
and it was set in.
expanding the regions.
And as well, I think ORAS did a better job of refining the gameplay and story.
Because because HGSS still carries the it still doesn't fix general problems.
It was a general pacing issue.
Pacing and issues.
It was of the Johto region.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't fix that. Like I said, actual cross-gen and evolutions. It's no bullshitting this time. All of them are available. To you. Oh, no need to lock these to post game. It's like no need to lock these items to post game. Yeah, it's just more very fleshed out.
Yeah.
Oh, they took a chance. They took a chance. Answer this one. And then like tried a fucking half step, and then did another half step with Let's Go. Oh, that tried to do both.
Yeah. Let's Go was a bit of a mess.
As I've went over that more than once.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know what else. I don't really know what else. I don't really know what. I don't really know what else I have to say. But ORAS, I'm glad I gave this game a second chance. And so originally well, if you remember back during that back in oh god, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We I gave ORAS a video. I talked about ORAS for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And gave it like a 7.3 or something or some shit.
Yeah.
A 7.5 or something.
Yeah, we ended up with 7.5. I think you rated 8. I rated 7.
Yeah. But I felt like I need to do more.
We didn't really do it justice.
After that playthrough, and another one, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I said, I wanted to do that like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But things didn't line up correctly.
I think you were busy with something, or
you were asleep.
I was asleep.
You were asleep.
That day.
You were asleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Maybe that's why. I figured this would be the best way to talk about the game again. Talk about the game and what I like about it. You don't know what you start to appreciate. I think the phrase, you start to appreciate what you have when something when something worse comes along.
Yeah, BSP was a very sobering experience.
BDSP pissed me off.
Yeah, we won't get into that more. Just
watch my video about watch my 3-hour remake video. If you want to know. My unfiltered thoughts on BDSP. So I think I'm starting to ramble.
We've been rambling.
But yeah, happy 10 years to ORAS.
Yeah.
As this as as the as from a game I just tossed aside, tossed out, tossed aside. When the next thing came along, on to learning to actually appreciate it. As you'd say, this is I guess I'll say it. This is how, and that is how I learned to love ORAS.
With that said,
I'm Nosran.
and I'm Amaray, and
And
Bonjour,
bonjour,
beautiful
viewers.
viewers.
See you
See you in the next video.
Yeah.
Yeet!